And now your weather with meteorologist Gino Recchia.
With high temperatures in the upper 70s today, we added another day of 70-degree plus temperatures in October for this year. A record was back in 1947, 15 days, and I think we'll get up to about 9 days. We have a high temperature likely in the 70s tomorrow and Monday before things start to cool off a little bit. And it wasn't just us. We have a large area of some 70s and 80s from San Antonio all the way up into Minneapolis, close to the international border. But Bismarck, you see how it's only 54. That's some cooler weather that'll eventually work its way in here. But a beautiful start to the day. Hardly a cloud in the sky. You have to go way up into the atmosphere to see some of those little streaks in the sky, those high-level cirrus passing through, and it's been very quiet, a steady breeze out of the south transporting this nice and warm weather. We've got a warm front boundary just to the north of us, so we will continue with this nice southwest flow for the next about 48 hours before the winds eventually shift out of the west and northwest, and that's going to cool us off back into the 50s. So we've got 2 more days. Tomorrow will be the nice day. Then on Monday, we'll have on and off isolated chance of some showers and storms. So at least it's a great and dry weekend for us to enjoy and just be outside and, maybe soak in some of the fall colors perhaps, or do some yard work. I had been seeing a lot of people cutting the grass and picking up the leaves this afternoon before heading into work. So perhaps maybe you're doing that as well. Close look does show pretty quiet weather across the Badger State, which will carry over for the next about 24 hours. But things will change. For tomorrow, there is a risk of some strong and severe thunderstorms off to the west of us. Thankfully for us, no risk of severe weather, but you do see this light green color. That is a general outlook for some thunderstorms. During the daytime hours, we'll be dry, but later in the evening, that's when we could have a few showers and storms start to move in here from the west. Waking up tomorrow morning with mostly sunny skies, but eventually the sunshine will start to give way into some more cloudiness, and you do start to see that later in the evening hours. By about, I'd say, 10:30, 11 o'clock, that's when we start to see some of these light rain showers move in here from the west up to the northeast. Very little isolated showers and storms. Not expecting no severe weather, but perhaps maybe a brief heavy downpour. By the morning hours on Monday, that line moves out and we'll have a mixture of sun and cloud cover during the daytime hours. Later in the evening, we are expected more rainfall to move in here late Monday night into Tuesday, and then we'll have potentially another system moving here on Wednesday. So you do see the first little round of rainfall, not much. Most of us probably under a tenth or a quarter of an inch. But then as we get into Tuesday morning into Wednesday, there's going to be another system that moves in here late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. Right now it looks like right along the lakeshore has the best chance of seeing some of that rain. And we do need some rainfall, certainly, because it has been dry. And right now the models are showing the highest totals down to the south. And the drought monitor, a lot of areas dealing with some substantial drought conditions. So we'll take any rain that we can get, not just here, but across parts of the area and the country. Temperature tomorrow, getting into the lower 70s. Normal high is 55. We are going to be seeing some gusty winds coming in out of the south, approaching about, I'd say, 25 to 30 miles per hour. So expecting another breezy day. 53 for the overnight low, south winds 5 to 10. Tomorrow, 74 for the high, southeast 10 to 20, gusts near 25. That 70 forecast coming up.